Hey, my name is Phil from agencyautomation.co and welcome to this GoHighLevel Appointment Funnel tutorial. Now what we're going to be going through today is how you can set up an appointment funnel quickly and easily with GoHighLevel, and then we're also going to be customizing it and adding in different steps so then you know how to create a custom funnel for appointment bookings from start to finish. Now this is perfect for your clients, or this is perfect for your own business, so make sure you stick around until the end so you understand how it all fits together. And if you haven't yet got started with GoHighLevel, I have left a link in the description, and that link's going to give you a 30-day free trial, which is very exclusive to this channel. Plus I'm also going to be giving you a full training course teaching you how to set up on GoHighLevel quicker, how to get free traffic from YouTube, how to make money as an affiliate, and finally how to build epic funnels. So let's get started into this training. So the first thing we're going to need to do is create a few components so we can actually build this funnel completely. If you haven't got any of these parts to it just yet, that's completely fine. I'll walk you through the process as we go through. So the first thing we're going to need is to create a calendar which can take in bookings. And if you haven't got that far before, I have just shot a complete tutorial about it, but I'll show you once again. On the left, come to calendars. At the top, come to calendar settings. And then we have here this new calendar button. What you want to do is create a new calendar. Basically what you want to do is call it something that you can remember. So it could be a 30-minute discovery call. It could be whatever your service is going to be about. So I'll just put discovery call here for this example. And you can also link it to calendars and things like that if you want to get notifications. It's up to you. I'm just going to click save and continue. Next on availability is where we want to put in a little bit of time and effort. What days are you going to be available? What times are you going to be available? Do you want to have a buffer between meetings so you're not going back to back? And also, how much time do you want in notice? So first of all, slot duration, 30 minutes. Slot intervals, we also want 30 minutes. I want to have at least a 10-minute window between appointments. This can actually shorten your appointment amounts, but I'd prefer to not be overrun than be overrun, if that makes sense. Appointments per slot. If you've got a few staff members, put however many you have here. And if you want to have a cap of appointments per day, you can also add that in. Also this one here, minimum schedule notice. I like to put 1 day, which basically means if I started working today, I know how much appointments I've got for that day. If there were to be any new ones, they would have to be from tomorrow onwards. So I would put that there. And then finally, you can adjust your numbers to suit the times that you work. So let's just say I work 9 till 4, click apply to all, and those have been added to the days you're available. So save and continue. And then finally, we've got a few extra things here. First of all, we have our custom form. So you can actually choose a specific form for the different types of fields you're asking in your form. You've also got, if you want to take payments or have a sticky contact, that's up to you. You've also got this option to let the calendar auto confirm your appointments. I usually leave everything on this page default. The only things I would do differently is for the additional notes here. If I was asking for other types of fields in the custom form, I would add them down below. But apart from that, there's nothing I really want to do inside of this last part. So I'll go ahead, press complete. And then once that has gone through, we now have our brand new 30-minute discovery call. So that's the first step. We want to make sure we have a calendar. The second step, we're going to go ahead and actually create a funnel. Now I'm going to go to the funnel template library. What I generally like to do with creating funnels is choose a sort of layout that I like. I'm going to go ahead and edit it anyway, but I like to have some sort of base. Reason being is majority of the time it's already mobile optimized, so you don't have to edit things too much. Plus, if you use one template for the entire thing, you can always clone the funnel steps, which we will be doing in this training, and then it's easy to keep everything nice and congruent. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll just be using the agency book with me one. This is very simple, but I'll show you how we're going to customize it throughout this training. So if I go ahead and I import this funnel here, it's just a simple header with the funnel time, with the appointment time, and then I'm going to go ahead and import it. For some reason, it's cut off at the bottom of my screen, but that's fine. So we have here the book with me funnel. It's already imported. It's got 2 steps. So let's go ahead and edit that now. So the first thing we'll do is come to settings at the top right. We'll change this here to the appointment funnel, and I'll just put demo here so I can remember what it is. Path, I'm going to change that to appointment funnel demo, and then I'm going to go ahead, click on save. You can also add in the custom domain if you've added one, which I highly recommend you do. Keep all the branding nice. We've also got the favicon if you want to add all that, and also some tracking codes, but I'll go ahead, click on save, and then that is done. Next, I will come to the book with me page. So this is the first one here. And what I'm going to do first of all is come to publishing, and I'm going to change it here because I just want to make it into something that I can easily reference myself. So I'm going to call this the appointment schedule, right? And then for the path, I'm going to follow the same thing, appointment schedule. Okay, update step. So this just tells me that this is the step where people will be scheduling the appointment. Right, and let's come in here and let's edit this first page. Okay, so this funnel builder has now loaded. We have got a simple header here with a little bit of information. Down below, we have got a calendar. So the first thing I'm going to do is come to the calendar, click on it. Then down on the left here, we've got calendar config. What I'm going to do is click on that and choose 30-minute discovery call, which is the new calendar I've just created. So here we have all the times, the options, everything like that, which is cool. I'm going to get rid of this top little banner here, and I'm going to change this image to be an image of myself. So come to image, click on the little image button. Then we have here this image that I uploaded earlier. And what I'm going to do here is put in 30-minute discovery call with Phil. Okay. And then I'll just say, actually, I'll just leave that as is. I might just make it bolder to make it stick out a little bit more. So here is our basic booking page. You don't really need to have too much on it, but you can add as many things as you want. Once again, come to elements, add element if you want to add in any bits and pieces. For this example though, in this appointment funnel, what we're going to be doing is creating some extra steps inside of it. So for that purpose, we don't actually have to create anything else. So what I'm going to do is click on save. Usually we would add in your SEO metadata, but I'm just going to leave that for now. So that's all saved. And I'm going to come and go to the back button at the top left. Right, so first of all, we've got our first page done, which is the actual calendar page. Next, what we're going to do is actually go and create a page to go before it. And what this page is going to be a video page. Now, the reason for this is if someone has been pre-framed to come into an appointment schedule, if they already know why they are there and what they're scheduling an appointment for, that's amazing. But what we're going to be doing is creating an entire funnel, which is going to capture leads. We're then going to take them to a video. We're then going to bring them to the booking system and then give them a confirmation. Reason being, if someone brand new came and stumbled across something that we were giving away for free, they liked what they saw, they got some value, then they may want to actually chat with us to get some potential work, right? So that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and clone this funnel step, and I'll show you why in a second. So I'm just going to click clone funnel step, and now this has created a clone. So I'm going to drag this from the bottom all the way to the top, okay? And I'm going to click on it and go to publishing at the top right, and I'm going to change the name. So this is going to be free training video, okay? And this can be any type of training video you want. What I'm sort of foreseeing in my head, the best way to get appointments is actually providing some value, right? So let's just say I taught them how to do something, or I explained to them why one thing is better than the other, whatever it might be. Then they're going to see me as a person that understands what we're talking about and then has some authority in this area, and that way they might want to talk with you. So what I'm going to do is edit this page here. I'm also going to edit a video, add some buttons, things like that. So let's go ahead and get this going. All right, so this page is now loaded. As you can see, it's an exact duplicate of the one we've just created. So what I'm going to do is start removing a few things. I'm going to first of all start by deleting the calendar here. I'm going to come down to add element. I'm going to drop in a video, okay, video module like that. And then what I'm going to do, because I want to keep the same text to keep everything congruent, I'm going to drag this white text down below. I'm also going to drag this subheading white text below. I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to come down on the left and make it black, just so it stands out like so. and then also same thing here, black on the left, and then we can see what we're looking at. I'm actually going to delete this entire header because we don't really need it right now. And what I'm going to do is tell people what this video is going to be about. So I'm going to put in here free training, how to, let's just say, how to optimize your Facebook ads to increase conversions in minutes, right? I might put a little exclamation there. I might even put some little capitals in here. Capitals make things pop out a little bit more. This is asking for American spelling, so I'll put that there just to keep everyone happy. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I might just do an I, and then the next step, what I'm actually going to do is just say here, click on the video below to I'll click play on the video below to see the training. Okay, and I might give it that actually looks pretty good. I'm not too worried about it. Looks nice. So the next step would be to actually put in a video URL for this particular training. You guys can figure out what video you're using. But what I'm going to do is something a little bit unique, because I want people to start watching this video before they actually see the button to go to the next step. So what I'm going to do first of all is come to add element. I'm going to come to button, drag it down below. And this button, I'm going to put in the text here, schedule your free call, right? And then down here, link to, I'm just going to scroll down to next step. Okay, so that's cool. Now, what I'm going to be doing is something a little bit more advanced, because if I click on save right now and click on preview, what you'll notice is that this button is appeared as soon as you load the page, right? Which might put a few people off because they don't know what the call is about. Why would they want to do that right away? So what I've actually found is this little GoHighLevel support portal delay code, right? And I'll link to this below the video as well. You just want to copy that, come back to your funnel builder, come to settings and go custom CSS and paste that in there, right? And click yes, save. Now, just before we continue, what we want to do is come back to the button, click on the button, come to advanced, and right at the bottom, we've got this little CSS selector. So you want to copy that, come back to settings, custom CSS, and delete this first part here. We don't want that because that's the original setting. Paste in that new button code. And what I want it to do for this example, just so we don't have to wait a crazy amount of time, is just put a 3-second delay and click yes, save. Of course, if you wanted it to appear after a minute, put 60 seconds. If you wanted it to appear after 2, 120, things like that. So let me show you now what's going to happen. Okay, so that's all saved. I'm going to go ahead, press preview one more time. And now once the page loads, there's no button. But if you wait 3 seconds, here's the button. So what I would generally do, if the video is like a 5-minute video, if it's a 10-minute video, I would probably wait about 30 seconds. So then the button appears after 30 seconds, just so they focus on actually watching the video before they worry about the next call. And if you click on the button, it'll go ahead and take us to our appointment calendar, right? So far we're looking pretty good. We have got here what I would call the bridge video, bridging them from being someone interested in information to now being someone that wants to have an appointment with us. What I would probably talk about in this video is run through the benefits of optimizing. It could be, if this is a Facebook ads thing, I could be talking about retargeting. I could be talking about split testing, things like that. And basically I would say, if you want to get a free consultation, it's like, click the button below, which would then be appeared, and it's like book in a time, it's absolutely free, and that sort of thing, right? So we're good. So now we have got a couple of steps in our funnel, which is nice. And what we're going to do now is actually go ahead and create one more, because I'm going to make this an entire funnel, which would be from cold leads or even cold people visiting the website all the way into a booked appointment or a lead, I guess you could say. So what I'm going to do is clone this funnel step one more time. Clone this funnel step. Okay, it's going to add their information down the bottom. So I'm going to drag that all the way to the top. Once again, click on it. At the top right, go to publish, and we're going to call this the free training opt-in. Okay, and I'm going to just leave this as free Facebook training, something that people would want to click on, right? So that will be done. Okay, so click back on it, and then we're going to go ahead and edit this page. Now I'll just quickly come back here while it loads. So what you would do is from now on, if you wanted people, if you were running ads, for example, for free Facebook training, if you're running ads for that, this is going to be the link that you want. If the prospect is already warm, they just want to book an appointment, you'd come down to this appointment schedule link and give them that. So depending on where you're actually connecting with these people, that's where you'd want to go. If you are sending emails to say, hey, did you see the free training? You would then send them this link here, right? And you can, of course, customize it if you want, even though it doesn't matter inside of the emails. But regardless, let's go back and let's finish this training. So here is our exact duplicate of the bridge video. What I'm actually going to do for this one is keep it nice and simple. Come to columns, or actually rows. I'm going to add a row. I'm going to do a two-part row, and inside here I'm going to add an image. So I can just come to image, drag it in like so, double click on it. Oh, sorry, come down, click on the image button, and I'm going to add in this stock image, double click, and it's going to be inserted. Okay. Now on the left, I'm going to drag the header. I'm also going to drag the subheader. If I can grab it, there it is. I'm going to get rid of this video completely. There's nothing below it, no, so I'll get rid of that. And then what I'm going to do is come to elements, add element, and now I'm going to add in form. Now what you need to do inside of this is make sure that you have a form ready. Forms are extremely easy to create. So I've gone ahead and created an appointment funnel opt-in, which is just a simple name, email, and it's going to have a button saying get started here. Reason for that is I'm just giving someone free training. All I really need from them is their name and email for it to be worth my time. Okay, and what I might actually do is duplicate this text and just give them a little sort of safety disclaimer and say here, your information is kept secure. You can opt out at any time. Okay, and I might just drag this down to probably 12 and 12. Okay, because people want to see that. They want to know that their information is safe. And what I might do as well is just give it a little bit of padding, right? So it's at 20, I might go to say 60 and 60 just to make it pop a little bit more. And then that is pretty much done. So once we have it here, redirection action, what I'm going to do is actually just go to next step inside of the funnel and go ahead, click on save. Don't worry about that for now. And then what we have now done is created a 3-step funnel, which is pretty much good to go, right? So if I click on preview here, we have now got this simple landing page. Of course, you'd want to edit it to what your brand's about, but you also don't want to give them too much information because it's going to take them away from the call to action that we want, which is going to be start free training, how to optimize Facebook ads and increase conversions in a minute. Click play on the video below to see the training. So obviously I need to come back and change that. So I'll say free training, how to optimize your Facebook ads to increase conversions. And I'm going to say, enter your information below to get access to the video training. Okay. Click on save and preview once more. That will look better. So this will load now. So what I'm going to do is come here and type in my test email account, click on get started. Now what you'll notice is we now get redirected to our video page. I've set the button for only 3 seconds, right? But obviously once you've finished everything, you'd want to change it for a little bit longer. So go ahead, schedule your free call. And now we're being taken to our calendar, right? And they're going to finish the calendar and it's going to take them and ask them if they want to put it inside of their calendar and things like that. So we're all good so far. Everything is nice. Now we have also got this book with me thank you page. You can edit this as well if you want. What I would generally do inside of here is just put something like, we will come and get back to you soon. Let us know if you've got any questions, things like that. You could even put in a survey if you wanted to get more information from them. But what I'm going to work on right now, because it's probably going to be the most beneficial to you, is the automation, right? So what happens now? So they've put in their, they've filled out the initial form. They've also created a booking appointment. So the first thing we actually want to do is create a booking appointment. So come to the top right, click on create workflow, and there's a really simple recipe for this one. It's already created. You don't need to worry about it too much. It's this one here, recipe, appointment, confirmation plus reminder. So go ahead, click on create new workflow, and this is going to go create a simple workflow. Now we are going to edit something in it in a little bit, but for now, this is actually pretty much good to go out of the box. This will be for all of your appointment bookings, right? It's just saying, here's your confirmation for your booking. 24 hours before their appointment, they're going to get sent another reminder email. 1 hour before, they're going to get sent another reminder. So that's all we really need to do. You can go ahead and change the name of it too if you wish. This can be the 30-minute discovery call, because we are going to be changing a few little things inside of it. So you do want to make a unique workflow for each time you create one of these appointment workflows. So I'll show you what we'll do actually right now, just to let you know. So an appointment here, that's fine. CRM, which is good. Choose a workflow trigger, once again appointment, but we want to make a filter here. So appointment status is we're actually going to change it to in calendar, and then we're going to choose our calendar that we've created. So 30-minute discovery call, and I'm going to go ahead and click save trigger. And then we want to go ahead and add in one more thing, which is going to be a contact tag. So right at the beginning, right after the trigger, we're going to click this little plus here, and we're going to come down here to CRM, add contact tag. And what this is going to be is the tag that we're going to use. So you can see I've already used discovery call, but if you want to add in a new tag, if you don't already have one, you can just put in the tag there, click add new tag. But I'm just going to click discovery call here and go ahead and click on save action. Now what this is going to do, and what makes it unique to this workflow, is every time someone's going to book an appointment for this particular appointment, they're going to get a tag, which is going to put them into this automation flow. So I'm going to go ahead and publish it, click on save. And then I'm going to go back, and what we're going to do now is create another workflow for the actual opt-in form, okay? So I'm going to come back to workflows, click on create new workflow, and I'm going to call this, I'm actually going to start from scratch. This will be a good learning curve for a lot of people as well. Click on create new workflow, and you'll see what we do. Once it's all come together, it's actually really easy to figure out. So what we want to do here is add new workflow trigger. So new trigger, you can name it if you want, CRM select. What we're going to do is type in here form, because we've created our initial opt-in form. We're going to click on form submitted and put in here filter, and we're going to choose form is, and we're going to choose our form. So I've got appointment funnel opt-in. This is the form I created earlier, and I'm going to go here, click save trigger. Now what I'm going to do is click on the plus now and type in wait, because what I want to do is I want to give them about a day worth of thinking about what they've just seen in case they want to book something. So basically what they'll do is put in their information, then they'll get the video, they'll have a think about if they want to schedule an appointment or not. And let's just say after a day, if they haven't yet booked, I want to actually send them another email to say, hey, did you see that training that you opted in for yesterday? But I also don't want to annoy them if they have booked a calendar. So what we're going to do is add in a conditional element. So if you type in here if, you'll see if/else, click on that, and our condition is going to be contact details. We're going to scroll down to tag, right? Because if you remember on the last training, we put a tag in once these people have actually confirmed a booking. So it's going to give them a day roughly. And I'm going to click on includes, and then I'm going to choose discovery call. Okay, so I'm going to click save action. So once again, if they've put their information in, it's going to wait a day. And then it's going to check, have they now got this tag to say they've booked an appointment? If they have, what I'm going to do is just come up here, click on the little plus below yes, and type in remove from this workflow because we don't want to pester them anymore. Click on save action, and that's going to remove them from the workflow. However, if these people haven't yet actually booked an appointment, I want to go ahead and make sure they understand, or make sure they're re-engaged with it to see if they're still interested, right? So under no, click the little plus, click on send email, and we're going to go ahead and send them an email. So I might just say it might be from my company, intactmedia.co.nz. Oh, sorry, that's from name. So from Phil Wilson. Okay, subject, you see the training video. And then I'm going to go ahead and just type down some stuff here. Hey, I'm going to put in also custom values, contact, first name. Did you end up seeing the video I shot? Oh, the video that you requested yesterday? Question mark. There is some really good information inside of it, and no doubt it's going to help you optimize your business or your Facebook ads even more. If you missed it, you can see it here, right? And if I just scroll down a bit, my face might be in the way. So you see here, if you missed it, you can see it here. We want to come back to our initial funnel. And like I mentioned earlier, you want to copy this link here. Okay, so this is on the video section because you want to take them back to the video, not instantly give them to the pitch. So I'm going to go ahead, copy that, come back to our email. I might even just backspace that and can see it here. Okay, link, put the link in there, click on save. Might even bold it just so it sticks out. And if you're interested in having a free chat to see how I can help you optimize your business as well, you can schedule in a free time here. Okay. And then this is where you want to go to your appointment part, and then you want to choose this link there, copy, come back, and then you want to put in the link there. Okay, save, and then you'll bold that as well. Thanks, Phil. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to go ahead, click on save action. Now that is done, right? So if I'm going to go, I'm just going to change this name as well, just so I know what it's all about. So this is the 30-minute discovery opt-in funnel. Okay, click on publish and save. So let's just think about what's going to happen right now. If someone goes into my initial opt-in page here, they're looking to optimize their Facebook ads. I've gone ahead and created a free training for them. They've just got to put in their name and email. So they're going to put in their name and email. They are then going to be put into this workflow, which is going to wait a day. And while they've put into the workflow, they're going to go and they're going to go to this page here, which is going to show them a video. It's not going to look like it has a pitch right away, as there's no buttons, there's no call to actions. So it's just a free training. The button will appear inside the video. I will say, if you want to get a free consultation, I've left the button below. It is going to appear. And then that's going to take them to the appointment, right, where they can go ahead and schedule a call. Now, if for some reason after a day, it checks the condition. If they have scheduled a call, they won't be sent any further emails from this workflow. If they haven't, they will be sent an email. And if they have been sent, or if they did choose to take a appointment, then what's going to happen is they'll enter this workflow here, and they're going to get sent a confirmation email 24 hours before, one an hour before, and then finally one confirmation email 24 hours before and 1 hour before. And then that's it. It's a pretty complicated and complex sort of thing, but to be honest, once you've done this once, you'll understand how it works completely. But that's how I would go about it, guys. I've built many of these before, and this is by far the easiest way you can do it. So hopefully that all makes sense. This is probably the more comprehensive type of funnel training that I've seen on the internet. So hopefully it helps. And once again, if you haven't got started with GoHighLevel, have got a link in the description for a 30-day free trial. Also, you get the free bonus training course, which teaches you some funnel types of sort of tutorials like this one here, as well as a lot of other bonus training. And if you aren't, make sure you click on the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button if you got value. And that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.